Ito na po ang unang out-of-town game ng inyong Governor's Cup. Blackwater takes on Barangay Nebra. Alas 5 ng hapon, dyan po sa Dipolog City. As Pure Foods once again comes up with a knockout play.
Chess match going on. Both teams, or both opposing coaches, not sending in their imports to start the fourth period. But yes, yung Pure Foods, they have a knack of making those shots. Mga alley-oop play nila.
Quick deceiving plays, no? Off inbounds as Enrico gets those two right back. Balik sa dalawang abante ng NLEX. Villanueva is joined by Jonas Villanueva, Mark Borboran, Rudy Linganay, and Aldrich Ramos. Katapat itong sina Mark Baroca, Joe Devans, Rafi Rivas, Alex Malyari, and James Yap. Mag-umarja naman po kasama si Dadin Quinito Henson. At syempre, at courtside, it is Miss Risa Diaz.
Tinanong ko si Coach Johnny Abarrientos kanina kung nakuha ba nila yung goal nila na maipanalo yung third quarter. At ang sabi nga niya, no, there's a lot of work for them to be done. At ang pinangangambahan nila, itong shooters nga ng NLEX Road Warriors, wala pa daw pumuputok. Bagay na ayaw na nilang gawin. So they want to start this fourth quarter on a good note and start that on defense. They want also a little more action on their offense. At ang gusto nga nila, kung makakatakbo, tumakbo, everybody's a threat, anyone can finish on transition.
In the middle part of the third quarter, Quinito, as James Yap delivers that long two, nakita natin yung aggressiveness na hinihingi ng coaching staff. Pero nag-taper off din pagdating ng dulo.
I think so, but I think both these coaches are waiting for this fourth period to throw off their biggest hands. And talk about big hand, si James Yap. Nakatira na from the outside off the switch.
Pero Aldrich Ramos gets it right back doon sa kabilang dulo. By all indications, we've got a good one cooking inside a big dome.
Oh yeah, and if you're Pure Foods, you don't want to be engaged in the shootout. Pure Foods has to establish ang kanilang depensa. That's how they win games.
Baroca may tangan, pupunta kay Malyari. They go to Blakely at the post. Alexander right on it. Baroca with a pull-up. Huli ni Jonas Villanueva. Jonas pushing hard. Ramos running with him down the middle. Borboran on the left. Borboran ang tatanggap. Tatapigan ang bola ni Devans. Both imports, both global imports that is, Alexander and Blakely, naprotektahan yung tikatlong personal fouls each nila. They can be extra aggressive in the early goings of this fourth quarter of action. Jonas on the move. Baroca recovers. Jonas with some space. Malyari looking for the opening, gets it to Blakely. He's tagged in midair by Ramos.
Hanga ako sa energy na tinadala ni Alex Malyari dito. Kanina nakita natin yung defensive rebound niya. He actually tapped the ball towards himself para makuha niya yung defensive rebound. And then, he brought the ball quickly up court.
He's not in the act of shooting, kaya sideline inbound lang.
Yeah.
But that's exactly how Malyari played in the tail end of the second conference. Na-carry over niya yung kanyang energy dito sa third. Devans over to Malyari, drops it off to Blakely. Quick release! Napasabit pa si Alexander for his fourth foul.
That extra pass. Again, yung NLEX caught guessing. Nice move on the part of Alex Malyari by coming off that down screen and then passing it off to Marcus Blakely for the shot. Yung unselfish play. Three-point play opportunity right here for MB.
Chess match continues. Dineploy ni Coach Boyd Fernandez etong si Pamboy Raimundo dahil nandiyan pa si Baroca. Pagkita ni Coach Tim Cone, pababalikin kagad si PJ Simon. Madamli likewise waiting at the scores table para naman sa NLEX. As the star Hotshots are out on the run once again. The one-hander is good para kay Mark Andy.
On the dead run. He's good at that. That's difficult to do when you're stopping on a dime on the dead run. Tapos you elevate for a jump shot. Mark Baroca, that's what he does best. And here we go. Here we go.
The Statue of Liberty jam mula dito kay Marcus Blakely. Nakapagpasabit pa ng foul mula dito kay Pamboy Raimundo.
You watch it right here. Here's the steal.
That's a bad decision on the part of Pamboy. Actually, that's a dangerous foul.
Yeah.
If a guy's going airborne at tinulak mo on his backside, kaya humihingi si na Coach Tim Cone ng maybe a flagrant or at least an investigation.
Would have been a flagrant right there because he was airborne.
Actually, most coaches will tell you, bigay mo
Yeah.
na. Bigay mo na yung dunk. Paano
Yeah.
mo naman papapalin yun? With a full head of steam, Marcus Blakely, impossible to stop for any big man, lalo na kung guardia.
It could have been off balance that time with that push in midair. Buti, he was able to recover. But you know, Marcus Blakely has not been able to complete those three-point plays.
Oo. Sa free throw line, nagsasuffer. Etong si Mr. Everything. Di ba, yun naman ang history niya sa ating PBA. Everything but the free throws. Etong si Marcus Blakely. Apat na rin ang personal foul dito ni Blakely. Pareho sila ni Alexander.
Hindi ba unhygienic yung ginagawa ni Marcus Blakely? Tinatanggal niya yung junk gum shield. Tapos he brings it back. Yung hawak-hawak niya, bola. Anyway,
Dapat ginunguya lang niya para si Steph Curry.
tama.
Ramos decides against the three. One dribble pull-up, back irons it. Nice box out on the part of Blakely. Buti ko siya lang may tangan ng bola. Natatanganan din ng ibang player.
Tama.
Germaphobe ka rin pala.
Di ba merong hand wash? Yo, palagay ko
Baka sa
dun
bench.
sa bench.
Bigay ng papel ni Coach Richard. Taga-bigay ng hand sanitizer. Devon's at the post. 2 to shoot. Devon's pinigay pa kay James. Couldn't get the bounce, but look who gets the rebound. It's PJ Simon.
And those are the energy boys of Coach Ken Cone. And he preserved them for this stretch run. Akal nakaupo sa bangko sina James at saka si PJ in the third period.
Simon catches it. Looks to drive in. Loses it on the way to the cup. Alexander is looking to have his team inch closer. They're down by 4 points. Jonas may tangan. Dadaan sa pick ni Ramos. Saslide si Ramos. Pupunta kay Alexander. Bola. Borboran. Down low to Ramos. Goes back out. Jonas 5 to shoot. The floater of a teardrop doesn't go. Bola dire-diretso sa kamay. Neto ni Alexander. Fresh shot clock para sa mga nakasul.
And NLEX calling for a timeout. In that sequence, hindi nakahabot ng bola si Mananli. And if you're NLEX, you want the ball in that guy's hands.
Mag-alam mo, hindi lang pala Star Hotshots jersey ang bago dito. Napag-alaman ko din na bago rin yung basketball na ginagamit natin. It is actually a new model from Molten. Na-approve pa rin naman ng FIBA. Ang sabi ng mga players, ang feedback nila, medyo madulas daw yung bagong bolang yan. Ang sabi naman ni Sir Ricky Santos, operations sa the PBA, kausap ko kanina, halos pareho lang din naman daw yung material, pero baka nga medyo madulas dahil bago.
Actually, lahat ng bola, pagka brand new, madulas yan. Kaya minsan pinapagamit na rin sa ensayo at pinapatodo sa round robin para medyo gumanda yung grip ng mga player, ano? Pagka medyo naluma, na-break-in, kumbaga. Pagka sa kotse, i-break-in mo rin yung bola.
Tama yun, and that's the way balls are. But the Molten, that's the #1 ball
Yeah.
in the world. That's what's used in FIBA championships, in the World Cup, in the Olympics.
At yun na, it is the first week of the Governor's Cup by mga week 2 and a half. Okay na siguro yan.
And here's Mark Pingers getting good position, and he was fouled because nga, he was in good position.
With 1 foul remaining, his third foul, 5 team fouls for NLEX.
Maraming bakbakan dun sa ilalim. Pero on that rebound, that is going to be the 14th foul para sa NLEX. Panlima na para sa NLEX with still over 7 minutes remaining.
And Purefoot
In
is
this
only
fourth
the one
quarter.
team foul.
Every quarter, ano, foul trouble kagad
Yes.
ng NLEX.
That's because of the way they are also committed to defense.
Yap on the attack. May preno muna. Flip shot doesn't work. Si Pingris naman mula. Ngayon, ang mapipituan. Kanina, siyang inabot ni Asi. Ngayon, nakabawi si Taulaba sa kanya.
Purefoot protecting a 4-point lead. But it's been close throughout this game.
Pag tinignan mo yung kaha ni Asi tsaka ni Pingris, talaga namang dehado si Pingris dyan kay Taulaba sa laki at lapad. Pero hindi pa uhuli sa effort. Etong si Sakuragi. Taulaba with the leather.
That's been the matchup here. Blakely against Ati Taulava. And Taulava, hindi makaporma, no, against Blakely.
Oh. Blakely with a steal. Is fouled by Canaleta. Oh, is that a flagrant foul to be investigated here? Kasi kong breakaway, meron namang isa pang defender, si Madandi yata. Yun naman ang tumakbo, no? The referees will be investigating this last piece of action.
I'll watch it right here. Good presence of mind, anticipated ni Blakely, and nagkaroon ng entanglement doon, no?
Tinamaan
Watch it
kasi
right
yung
here.
ulo. Tinamaan kasi yung ulo ni Blakely, so the referees will have to review that last piece of action.
Yun, might have been a second motion.
Was he looked like he was going for the ball, pero
I thought so.
may pag-asa ba siyang maabot yung bola from that angle? Yun ang tanong do.
I thought so. Maybe a reflex action, maybe something instinctive. So that could be a possible regular foul. But we don't want to second guess the referees. But I think the instinctive action on the part of Caneleta was try to stop the play from getting created.
Pareho naman yung angulo towards the ball, kaso masyado malayo.
Yeah.
Hanggang ulo lang talaga ang aabutin niya.
So from that level of interpretation, tama yung tawag ng referee. Flagrant 1.
Blakely has been struggling all night long, but this time around he takes care of that first free throw. He's 6 of 14 at this juncture of the game.
Oh, but he makes 2. So he's missed 8 free throws so far in this game. KG Canaleta talking with teammate Winnie Arboleda on the bench.
Sabi niya, hindi naman close piece eh. Oo nga, pero ulo pa rin tinapa. Hindi pa rin pwede yan. And ball possession remains with the Star Hotshots. Dahil nga flagrant foul penalty 1 yun. Big Chris on the roll. Spinning a pass pabalik kay Blakely. Haba pa naman ang shot clock rito. Alexander reaching in. Baroka mula sa baseline. Back to Blakely. 5 to shoot. Taken away by Madanley. Now NLEX will look to set this one up. Jonas has space. Couldn't send home the long bomb though. Blakely over at the other side. Inaantay ni Jonas. Ball will remain with the Star Hotshots.
Good transition D here by NLEX. Again, ayaw nilang tumakbo and get easy baskets ang Pure Foods.
Blakely once again, hand off to Baroka. Perimeter jumper is out. Big miss. Out battles Borboran and Taulava for the rebound.
Another tough offensive rebound galing kay Sakuragi. He's giving Pure Foods multiple possessions, and that's important, that's key. One-hander.
Delivering with that one-hander. Panik na naman sa 8 ang abante ng Star Hotshots. Just 5.5 remaining in this game.
Only 6 points for James Yap, but every shot that he takes has significant value for Pure Foods.
Asi with a getaway.
Wide open, wide open.
And Marcus Blakely immediately apologizing to Coach Tim Cone dahil sa pag-gamble niya doon sa sundot.
Wide open shot there for Atsi Taulava on the twirl. You give him that space on a one-on-one, he's gonna make you pay.
NLEX though, needing a stop here. Still down by 6 points. Nice passing by the Star Hotshots. Devance locates Ping. 8 points in the game para kay Jean-Marc Pingris. Jonas may tangan ng bola sa kabilang dulo. Villanueva looking for Madanley. Well covered by Baroka. Jonas against Blakely. He's trying to figure out who's got the mismatch. Alexander goes reverse, is fouled. Is it on Ping or Devance?
Number 18, James Yap.
James Yap pa ang napituhan. And with 4:36 remaining inside the Big Dome, timeout muna tayo. Kwame Alexander at that free throw line for 2 shots. Matapos abutin ang foul ni James Yap. He can bring his team to within 6. It's been that tight all afternoon and evening long inside the Big Dome. Largest lead of the game has only been 10 points, Kinito. 11 deadlock na rin ang ating natutunghayan. Mintis nga lang yung second free throw para dito kay Kwame.
You know, one player who's done extremely well for Pure Foods is the guy coming off the bench, Alex Malyari, with 11 points. He has contributed big time, even if he's not on the floor right now.
At yung energy inihingi ng coaching staff, siya talaga ang nag-provide, ano? As JDV misses against the shot clock buzzer. Had to put that one up. Bago sila maputukan ng 24. Jonas may tangan ng bola. Pingris right on him. Taulava spinning baseline. Huli pa rin from behind. What a recovery by Marcus Blakely. Pingris at the post. Back to Devance. no intention whatsoever of shooting early. Ni JDB, set up natin. Etong si Ping. Borboran trying to keep in step with the Sakuragi. Reach and foul whistled here. NLEX has been in the penalty, so 2 shots to para kay Ping.
Number 16, Mark Borboran, penalty. That's his first foul. Two free throws for Mark Pingris.
Pingris with a chance to get himself in double digits in terms of scoring. 8.7 rebounds so far. He misses though on that first free throw.
Yeah, out of those 8 rebounds, Pingris had 5 offensive boards. So, malaking bagay yun because he gives Pure Foods those multiple possessions. And we were talking about that in the pre-game, yung volume attempts ng isang koponan, that even if they're not as accurate as the other team, they get more attempts because they're getting more rebounds, they have less turnovers, then they create more opportunities to score.
Alexander from the elbow.
Alexander.
Hurries that one, and that will bring them to within 5 points.
Alexander, you know, I really think he's not concentrating on offense as much as he should.
19 points in the game para kay Kwame. Halos nawala ng bola si James against that double team. Devans goes cross court. Barocas forced to shoot. The one-hander bitin. Alexander is surrounded by 3 white shirts on that rebound play. One of them is tagged with a foul.
This ball foul on number 23.
Blakely pa, napituan dito. Panlima niya yan.
That's just a 5-point lead.
Blakely's got to watch it. Still almost 3 minutes remaining in this game.
Well, Blakely has been so aggressive on defense. That's the reason kung bakit meron niya siyang 5 personal fouls. He also has 5 block shots in this game.
Taulava locates Borboran for the reverse. Everybody in white focusing on the rock. Excellent movement from the weak side mula kay Borboran. Tatlo na lang ang abante ng Star Hotshots. Pingris from Baroka. Bitin on the layup. Rebound battle. Mananatili ang possession sa mga nakaputi ng Star Hotshots.
Mark Pingris had a wide open layup that time that he missed.
We take another look at that last hit. Taulava locating Borboran. Baroka tatanggap. Madanley trying to chase it. Blakely with a pick. Now it's Alexander on Baroka. Naiwan ang bahagya. He goes to James. Napayungan ni Taulava. And that's going to be a foul on the rock. No easy baskets para dito kay Asi. Making James earn it from the line.
James always making himself available for the big plays. In situations like this, you go to your big guys, your big guns.
James, though, 0 for 1 so far from that free throw line in this ball game.
Only 6 points.
Rattles on the first. He's going to need this second one to make it another 5-point lead para sa Star Hotshots. Too strong on that one. Ball will go to NLEX with 2:17 remaining in this game. So much can still happen here, Ganito.
And for Pure Foods, it's all about playing tough defense. Yun ang kailangan nila, no? The game has been low scoring. That's the way Pure Foods wants it.
Oh, nice save by Devans to Blakely. Blakely on the move. Inilayo pa kay Alexander. Sumakay pa kayo. Huwag lang kayo malikot.
And what a tough shot galing kay Blakely. And a save coming from Pure Foods. You watch it right here.
Devans
Joe
broke it up.
Devans. What a save. E tapos yung move galing kay Blakely off the glass.
This will force Coach Boyd Fernandez into a timeout.
2 minutes.
2-minute warning blaring inside the big dome. Can NLEX put together one final run? Taulava inside to Jonas. Out to Borboran. Couldn't send home the 3. Taulava with a rebound. Puta tayo nabot kay Blakely. Pero downstairs there was a foul.
Asi Taulava really not showing up offensively in this game. But that time, you watch it right here. Loose ball, nakuha ni Asi.
Inabot na siya ng foul ni Malyari.
Yeah,
Bago
what a
yung
block shot.
clean block upstairs, but the contact was there from Alex.
You know, I would count that as a block shot.
Three-point play
Ni
opportunity
Blakely,
dapat
yes.
yun, di ba?
Oo, because kung hindi na block shot yun, di pumasok yung tira ni Asi.
Just 5 points in the game for the Rock. Make that 6, but those are 2 huge free throw makes para kay Tarak.
Asi Taulava with 6 points in this game.
Coming up on a minute and a half remaining in this contest. Can the Star Hotshots open their campaign, open their defense with a victory? Or makakakuha pa ba ng stop dito ang NLEX? Blakely on the move. Floating in the air, wala. Rebound na sa mga naka-asul.
Now, what about this combination of Coach Tim Cone on the floor? Wala si PJ, wala si James, and he's going with Malyari. By the way, Madanli has not scored at all in the second half of this game.
Clearly bothered by that neck. Cardona puts it on the floor. Lost it on the way in. The defense of the Star Hotshots stopping NLEX on its tracks.
And that's been key. Ito yung sinasabi natin about Pure Foods. They win with defense. That time getting the stop.
Baroka looking for the insurance basket here. Defans.
Oh, JDV answering the bell. The speaker has spoken. But you know, if you miss a three-point shot at this stage, it's almost like kissing this game goodbye.
Ay, naku, hindi
And
pa nga
there is
nakatira.
a turnover right there. Yung sinasabi natin about the defense of Pure Foods. Boy, that's showing up big time here. Pure Foods actually setting the tone very early when they held NLEX to 13 points in the first period. Ito, multiple stops down the stretch. Makita natin dito.
Actually, it was actually an unforced error.
Yeah.
Blakely gave up on giving pressure to Jonas. Nabitawan lang talaga ni Villanueva.
But yung presence ni Blakely, very intimidating. He makes you change your passing angles. He makes you change your shots. Ito yung turnover story natin. 17 for NLEX and 12 for Pure Foods.
Coach Tim Cone mapping out this next sequence. We gotta remember, if you're gonna win, you have to win by as much as possible dahil baka pagdating ng dulo, mangagat na naman ang quotient system dito. So yung gentleman's ball game or yung mga unwritten rule pagdating ng dulo ng game, pag panalo na, i-dribble na lang ang bola, hindi natin ginagamit yun. And that was evident even last night.
And here's Madanli still. His shoulder hurting at the game of that foul. Wala na siya ginawa dito sa ating second half. And that was a major handicap.
And he's gonna have just 4 days before their next game to try and figure out, pati yung training staff nila, how to get his neck right.
And what about Malyari here? Well, going 1 out of 2. Well, we talked about NLEX, particularly in the beginning of this game, as you have Alexander. And, you know, that's what I was saying. This guy should be more offense-minded. He can put up a lot of points.
As that three-point shot is brought to us by PLDT Home Devolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Yung sinasabi natin kanina sa ating needs list about NLEX, one of their priorities was limit their turnovers. That did not happen in this game. Dami nilang turnovers dito, 17 and counting. And I also thought they weren't able to establish yung pace nila. No? They weren't able to get as many transition baskets as they wanted because nandun yung transition defense ng Pure Foods.
Baroka goes 2 for 2. Coach Boyett will burn his final timeout.
You might want to go for just a high percentage shot. Just cut down the lead.
Devansto breaks up that pass. Madanli catches it. Hirap talaga pumihit. Ito si Michael Madanli.
And he keeps on holding on to that shoulder. Blakely, what a performance. 27 points, 18 rebounds, 7 steals, 5 block shots. Dapat yun 6 na block shot because he blocked that shot. Asi Taulava kanina lamang. And Madanli making that free throw. That's just his first point in the second half.
Michael Medali, very impressive in his debut before getting hurt. Really struggled here tonight nung na-reinvigorate o nasaktan ulit yung kanyang leg late in the second quarter.
Foul out number 16, Mark Barberani, penalty. That's his second foul.
Both squads just stretching this game, trying to milk every point they can get. Yung NLEX gusto makalapit, yung Star Hotshots gustong mailayo.
2 free throws for Alex Magnani.
Pagliari with 12 points in this game. And he's the leading local scorer here for Pure Foods.
Siya talaga yung bumakap dito kay Blakely. Ano? Takes care of that first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Wala na pong timeout ng NLEX. They gotta go quick. Jonas to Alexander for the long bomb.
Got it again. Oh, that three-point shot is there for Alexander. He's got a nice lift, a nice stroke. That lead is down to 4.
Foul out number 16, Mark Barberani, penalty. That's his third.
Coach Tim Cohn is really upset at Mark Pingris now dahil binigyan daw ng half step for that three-pointer at si Alexander.
Well, that's because he has the range. And Pingris, you know, he wants to make sure that he's also in position for a possible defensive rebound.
Tsaka parang hindi siya masaksakan, ano?
Oh. Coach Tim Cohn telling Pringles or reminding Pringles what he has to do to close out.
Villanueva rushing after those 2 free throws. They go to Borboran for a long one. Mark Borboran lights it up once again. The Star Hotshots have to get it in.
3-point lead. And now they give up the foul. What a torrent of three-pointers coming from NLEX. We knew that was coming. We knew that NLEX has a lot of those three-point gunners.
Coach Tim Cohn is beside himself, telling his team,
2 free throws.
you need to preserve not just the victory, but also a bigger winning
Your
margin.
margin, yes. And for NLEX, they're just looking to make that margin as close as possible, even if they lose.
Sinasabi niya ito ni Coach Tim Cohn, give the layup, just guard that three-point line. They're starting to heat up. Devons makes it a 5-point game. 10 seconds na lang. NLEX just looking to inch closer. Jonas for another one.
Got it again! Oh, what? A torrent of three-pointers. And here's Blakely. That's the exclamation point. Slammer!
Star Hotshots up by 4. And that'll do it. 89-85. The Star Hotshots opened their defense with a huge victory, but not before some anxious moments, Kinito.
I thought NLEX gave it a good effort. Both teams playing good defense, but low-scoring game. Towards the stretch, nakita natin yung defensive intensity ng Pure Foods, but NLEX throwing a lot of three-point bombs in the end to make it close.
Marcus Blakely out down on the floor, battling cramps as they take home the victory. 89-85 ang ating final score.